Plateau is the ultimate game of strategy and intrigue. Plateau is an abstract strategy board game for 2 players, invented and developed during the 80s by an architect. The game set consists of 12 pieces for each of the players, a game board that is a 4x4 grid, and the game box, which is used to conceal the pieces that have not been played. There are 2 ways to win in Plateau: by forming a 6 unit of your own pieces, or by capturing and holding 6 or more enemy pieces. If either of these conditions are met, the game is over immediately. There are 7 types of pieces for each of the players. They are distinguished by the presence or absence of red, blue, and orange markers attached to one or both sides.
Hello, I'm the ace. I have a red marker on one side and a blue marker on the other. Guess you could say I'm a little bit true blue and a little bit scarlet red.
Hi there, I'm the Twister. I have an orange marker on one side and no marker on the other. I'm kinda sneaky.
Yo, they call me the Red Mask. I'm red on one side and blank on the other.
Howdy, y'all. There's one piece that's blue on one side and blank on the other. That's me.
We're reds. We're red on both sides.
We're blues. Blue, 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 through and through.
The 4 of us are called mutes. That's because we're blank on both sides. Ask us no questions, and we'll tell you no lies.
A unit is a stack of pieces that is unbroken by enemy pieces. A unit moves in a straight line in a single direction. When a unit has a red marker showing, it moves orthogonally, either horizontally or vertically on the board. When a unit has a blue marker, it moves diagonally among the squares. When a unit is blank, it moves either diagonally or orthogonally. When a unit has an orange marker, it travels 1 space straight, then 1 space diagonally. The intrigue of Plateau arises from the fact that the top piece of a unit can be flipped before it moves. Here, a blue unit is shown flipping to a blank unit and then traveling horizontally. Here, a red unit is shown flipping to a blue unit and traveling diagonally. The height of a unit determines how far it can travel. It moves up to 1 space for each piece in the unit. In this example, a 2 unit is shown moving 2 spaces. A stack can drop off and pick up on the same move. In this example, a 4 unit moves 3 spaces. It leaves 3 pieces behind on the original square. On the next square, it picks up 2 pieces. On the next square, it drops off 1. It finally comes to rest as a 2 unit on the 3rd square. Once a unit arrives at its final destination, it may capture enemy pieces there, provided it is a weapon. A weapon is a piece with a marker showing. A unit captures 1 piece for each piece in the unit. In this example, a 3 unit travels 1 space. It leaves 2 pieces on the starting square, reducing its capturing ability. It then picks up the 1 unit on the next square for a total of 2 pieces. The 2 white pieces then capture 2 black pieces from the stack. The enemy piece left over is pinned. The pinned piece cannot move. Now, we'll look at a sample game.
Hi, folks, I'm Al Smith.
And I'm Jerry Carey.
We're here to bring you live play-by-play action on today's Interstellar Plateau tournament. As usual, out here in space, the players are invisible.
That's right.
At least to human eyes, so the pieces move as if by magic. Jerry, tell us about the game setup.
Well, we sure will, Al. We have today the standard pregame setup. The game box is laid on its long edge in between the two players, and they've arranged their pieces against the side of the box so that their opponent can't see them.
Standard setup?
You've got it.
Now with the cardboard box version, the pieces are hidden under the top and bottom of the box.
That's right. And pretty soon now the game should begin. Black always goes first in Plateau and places a two-piece unit on one of the perimeter squares.
Here we go,
All
Jerry.
right.
It looks like Black is opening up with no clues for White.
That's right. By coming out with a blank showing on his opening two stack, he's giving away very little information to White. Oh, there goes White's opening move. As you know, Al, White begins with the same restrictions as Black.
That's right. The opening sequence is always two pieces in a stack on a perimeter square. From this point on in the game, the players have three choices for their turn.
That's right. A player can add one piece to the playing arena.
One,
Move the top unit in a stack.
Two.
Or he can initiate a prisoner exchange.
three.
Oh, let's look at an instant replay on that. Black's second move is to add a piece underneath his opening two stack. This is called onboarding.
You know, an onboarded piece may be placed anywhere in the playing arena except on top of an enemy piece.
Al, White goes on the attack here by onboarding a weapon that directly threatens the black unit.
Uh-oh! Oh, now this thing is breaking loose. Look at that instant replay. As Black moves, he drops two pieces on the white piece.
This was really a good move for Black. The white piece is now pinned, which means it can't move, and White's opening two stack is now threatened. Actually, White is taking quite a big chance on this move. He was gambling that Black didn't have some kind of trap like this in his opening two stack.
I mean to tell you, Jerry, but isn't it true that only weapons can be dropped on enemy pieces?
That's right, you've got it, bud.
Oh, well, tell me this. Why didn't Black capture that white piece?
Because a dropped piece can't capture. If Black had wanted to capture that piece, he would first have to have a weapon on top of his unit, and second, would have to stop on that square where the capture takes place.
Well, I'll be hornswoggled, Jerry. Looks like White had a pretty good trap set as well.
Let's look at that again. He flips the blank to reveal a red weapon.
The red mask in this case.
And he drops a weapon for protection and captures the top piece of the black 2 unit.
What do you bet that red weapon is the ace?
Well, it could be, but usually you wait till later in the game to load up that kind of power, you know? I think the black piece may have some surprises as well.
All I know is this game is full of surprises,
Oh,
Jer.
you bet, and I think it's going to get even better than that as we move on to the next play. Let's take a look now at...
Yes, well, we're back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Okay, here's what's going on. It's White's turn, and he's faced with a prisoner exchange. Black has captured 5 of his pieces. Count them. If he doesn't engage in a prisoner exchange on this turn, then Black will win on his next turn.
That's right, Al. Black can capture the 6th piece on his next turn, guaranteed. The way I see it, White has no reasonable option other than to spend his turn exchanging prisoners.
Okay, here we go. Looks like White's gonna go for the exchange. He's captured Black's ace, which is worth 21 points, and a mute worth 1.
Oh, Black has captured 2 reds worth 5 points each. The red mask worth 10 points, and 2 mutes worth 1 point each. What do you think he's gonna do, Al?
Holy cow, there it is. He's tendering 21 points for exchange. In this case, that's just 1 piece. Black has got to meet or exceed this 21-point exchange if he can. Since he doesn't have much in the way of high point value pieces, he's gonna have to give away a lot to meet 21 points.
Absolutely right, Al. Oh, there it goes. Black picks out 4 pieces that, in this case, adds up to 21 points exactly.
I can't believe it. This exchange really worked out well for White, didn't it, Jer?
Oh, yes. Usually these exchanges are bad for the initiator, but in this case, that's 4 for 1. Well, what can I say?
Looks like White has jumped from the frying pan to the fire.
Holy cow!
Let's look at that replay. Black moves a 3-unit 2 spaces, jumps over a white stack, and lands on a 1 unit for a, you guessed it, 4 unit.
These 4 units are nasty customers.
My.
If White doesn't at least threaten that baby on this turn, then he's lost the game.
No doubt about it, Jerry. Black on boards to the 4 unit, making it a 5 unit on his turn. White does whatever he wants. shots on his turn. Then Black onboards to the 5 unit for 6 and the win. If that's not the twister, then Black has just won this game.
Oh, I don't know. It could be a bluff, Al. In that case, White is gambling that Black will chicken out on the win and possibly make a wrong move. Also, a bluff move buys a little time for White.
Well, Black has just called the bluff.
Oh!
That had better have been the twister, or White just blew this game.
White has just got to reduce the height of Black's 5 unit on this move, or it's good night, nurse. Black onboards numero 60 next time for the win.
Oh my gosh, hello! What is this?
Would you take a look at that? I'm dumbfounded.
Let's look at that instant
All
replay,
right.
Chair.
Well, White pulls a really sneaky move here. He flips the top piece of the tree unit. What do you think about that, Al? White must have been onboarding his blue mask with the blue side facing up.
Well, you know, that allows him to move in the straight direction.
Orthogonal, Al.
Yeah, Yeah, you're right. Pick up 2 pieces for a total of 5, and then land on a piece for 6 and the win. An absolutely extraordinary finish.
Black must be sitting there thinking, what the heck happened?
There it is, folks, the winning 6 unit. This has been Al Smith.
And this is Jerry Carey.
We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Interstellar Plateau, brought to you by the Plateau Society, promoting the game that combines the strategic depth of chess with the thrill and intrigue of poker.
Good night, everybody, and drive careful.